What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Today I'm going to talk about a competition that I went to this past weekend. I had a client, Ava Eig. You guys can see pictures of her and I on my Facebook. First-time bikini competitor. Decided this year she wanted to compete in a bikini competition and picked a natural organization to do her debut in. Now, it's been a while since I've been to a natural organization, not because I don't support them, I don't like them, but usually they're not too many in our area. We have the OCB that does put on shows here. They're usually very small shows. I don't really know anybody that competes in them, so we usually don't truck up there to check them out. And the fact that they're running so many NPC shows around here, national qualifiers now, that we have plenty of other shows to go to check out who's who in the area. But Ava decided to go to this natural show, compete for her first time, and we get up there, and her first question was, the polygraph. I have to take a polygraph. Is this weird? Is this normal? I said, yeah, it's normal. Some federations do polygraphs, some federations don't. Now, I believe this one was 7 years you had to be drug-free. It doesn't matter for her because she's never taken a drug ever, so it doesn't matter. She just takes the polygraph test and passes the polygraph test. Fine, no big deal. Now, we get there, and what I notice is it's a bigger venue this year. The show has grown, and I always get these questions: how do you tell if someone's on drugs or not? How do you tell if someone's natty or not? Well, the interesting thing was this competition didn't have classes in some of the classes. What they had was a division. So they would have like bikini novice and no like A, B, and C, no height classes. So they put everybody together. So you could really see the difference in people's physiques from one class to the other. And, many of these guys, I'll say straight out, were natural. They were 100% clean. You could see it, okay? You can tell. The way the delts weren't full and round. They were hard. They had that, hard, not grainy, dry look. They were good, don't get me wrong. But then you had a few of the standouts. A few of the guys that you were just like, what the fuck? They look like they should be in Flex magazine. And a few of them have been around quite a while. A few of them I know have competed in Muscle Mania, which is known for the fact that they're supposed to be natural, but most of them are not natural. Matter of fact, I've known a couple of them that used to beat the test all the time and weren't natural. I've told you guys the story about those guys. And it was just wide open that the guys and girls who were not natural, in my opinion, won. They got the nods over the other people. So obviously they, the natural division still want that drug look if they can bring it in and not get caught over the not drug look, the natural look. And that's exactly what it was. There was a natural and non-natural look with people standing on stage. And you go, okay, they obviously beat the polygraph test, but that's hearsay. There's nothing you can do, here or there, but they also take whoever wins and gives them a urinalysis test for the overall winner. But as we all know, you can still take your oral steroids up to about 3 days before a show stop and still test negative for everything. So, it kind of really plugged home that there's no more real natural bodybuilding federations out there that are truly all natural, that are catching people that are taking drugs and keeping them out. They're just not there anymore. It's too widespread to be able to beat these tests. And here's the problem that I have with it. I don't have a problem with people taking steroids if they're competing in non-tested organizations. I have a problem with people taking steroids and walking into a natural federation claiming all natural. That's just bullshit, okay? So, for whatever it's worth, regardless, another eye-opener was the head judge, which was very, very interesting. The head judge had a bunch of people that they had trained in the show. So now I'm sitting here watching this, and this doesn't happen in the NPC. So I'm, to see it for the first time in 23 years just shocked the shit out of me. The head judge actually says, hey, what's your number right there in the pink? I can't see your number. What? I can't see. You can't see. You're judging a competition with physiques that you need to be able to tell little, areas and stuff that may be developed or harder on other people. But you can't see the numbers. You can just see colors of the suits that people are wearing. And she was wearing her glasses. A shocker right there. Okay, never seen anything like that. Second thing I've never seen. She also had people that were competing in the competition. First call out. There were 4 girls on the stage. She goes, Ashley, why don't you come over there and get up in line next to so-and-so? How the fuck did you know her name? If you're judging objectively, you know numbers, you don't know their names. And this girl did not look good. So she put her in the top 5, not looking good, blatantly called out her name, and as it turns out, she's one of the people that she trains. So there were some definite calls that just boggled my mind how anybody would be able to get away with it and still, be proud to be a head judge or whatever, because it was such bullshit and blatant bullshit that I personally, if I was natural, would never compete in this organization. That's the bottom line. But so I guess the bottom line actually is, if you're going to be a natural bodybuilder, if you're going to be a bodybuilder, period, you need to understand that going into even the tested shows, you very well may wind up going against someone on drugs and losing to them. And that's just the nature of the beast. People are always going to get by. They're always going to cheat. They're always going to find a way to win. And be aware that, just because that person beat you doesn't mean they really beat you. Take away those drugs, and you might have actually had a much better physique than they did. So it's all about what you put together. If you're happy with what physique you brought, and the fact that you pushed yourself as hard as you possibly could to be the best you could be on that day, and that makes you a winner, whether somebody beat you with drugs or not. biostreetraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. www.biostreetraining.com is the blog, and where the No Natty Bicep, we're out.